looking at this equation, you can see that we're going to have a different period. So we have a number inside the cosine, that's going to change the period. So one way to think about this is that the number in front of x there is going to tell you how many cycles this has in 360 degrees. So if we have a 3 in front of the x, that's going to tell us that we do 3 cycles in 360 degrees. So that means one cycle is going to be 1/3 of 360. So one cycle will be 120 degrees. So from here to here, we should see one full cycle. All right, let's start plugging stuff in just to check that out. So 0 is a good place to start. So if we plug in 0, we get 3 times 0, which is 0. Cosine of 0 is 1. So we're going to start up here at 1. Then if we plug in, say 120, right? So if we plug in 120, we should get 1 again, because that's going to be one complete cycle there. So at 120, we plug that in, we get 3 times 120 is 360. The cosine of 360 is 1. So we're back to 1. So let's figure out some stuff that goes on inside of that. So let's maybe plug in 30 degrees. So if we plug in 30, we get 3 times 30 is 90. So the cosine of 90 is 0. So we're going to get 0 here. If we plug in 60, 3 times 60 is 180. The cosine of 180 is -1. So we get -1. Then if we plug in 90, 3 times 90 is 270. The cosine of 270 is 0. And so we get 0 here. So we get this kind of graph like this. And this will keep oscillating. So just kind of sketch the rest of it. It's not accurate, the rest of it obviously, but that's about what it's going to look like.